listening to Late Night Radio on the SHR Media Network. Caution, there will be mature themes explored and potentially adult language used. If conservatarian words, phrases, certain concepts, or rhetoric offends you, tune out now.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
You magnificent bastard, I read your book.
I drink your milkshake.
How dare you?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Captain.
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 Captain. Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
No, not yet. Not yet. Don't pass out on me yet.
Of course you realize this means war. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-taught lessons of how they in their lifetime must do the same. And if you and I don't do this, then you and I may well spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in America when men were free.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, the year of our Lord 2020. Welcome. Great show for 2 hours, unabated. Jack Alexander's going to be here. Be here? Hell, he's here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to BZ's Berserk Bobcat Saloon radio show, where I am broadcasting behind enemy lines in occupied California, always spell it with a K, a mere 2 miles east of the locus of evil on the entire left coast, the Bill Mill, the belly of the beast, the Capitol building in downtown Sacramento at 10th and L Streets, where late at night you can hear the death of common sense and its concomitant wail as it wafts from that petrifying edifice. Late at night, when I exit the plush, resplendent, sumptuous, palatial, and effulgently bulbous SHR Media Studios through that door right there, I'll be smelling the odoriferous stench of sulfur, brimstone, and evil emanating from that mentally destitute columned structure aforementioned. As I now say in all my shows, these are my opinions. And guess what? We have a republic if we can keep it. We're one generation away from losing it. And I submit, we're not that far from losing it now. November 3rd of this year is going to be the most important election of your lifetime and my lifetime. There are no two ways about it. I've said it before, and I am ultimately convinced of this. This ain't about Democrats and Republicans. Sometimes there isn't a damn dime's difference between the two. It's about good and evil. It's about people who want to save this country versus people that want to see it destroyed. It's about civilization or destruction. It is as simple as that. Oh, and yes, it's about freedom and communism and socialism. Biden is a tool. He's a tampon to be used by the left and discarded when it's convenient. I watched of his surroundings and will be a good president. And of course, like the good little fellator he is, of all things leftist and Democrat, he said, "Of course I am." Tonight is going to be very interesting. First, let's introduce Jack Alexander. Jack, do you happen to be there, sir? Jack? Okay. You know what? Sometimes this happens. Jack, call back. Jack, give me a call back on Facebook. Because frequently on phone calls and on Facebook, the second one is the winning one this time around. Here we go. Let's look. Jack, how about now? Jack. Okay. Tell you what, Jack, let me call you. Hang up and I'll see if I can call you on this. There we go. Okay. As people note, and I really don't feel so bad about this, because regular, actual, honest-to-God radio shows have technical trouble as well. And you just have to try to solve this stuff as it faces you. I've learned a few things in the intervening years that my show has been on. Jack, are you there? Oh, now I'm starting to get concerned because Jack isn't here. We'll try this. Jack, how about now? Okay, he's going to probably try it once more. Jack, how about now? Testing. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm going to try an experiment. I have two phones on. One is for the call-ins, and the other one is just for Facebook. So I'm going to hang up and see if this has any difference, because you never can tell, because I'm not giving up. Now, folks, I also want to tell you this. I have more than enough material for tonight. So if we can't get Jack... Jack, are you there? Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's beginning to appear as though I will not be able to get Jack tonight. Wait, I've said that before. Other people have accused me of not being able to do Jack, or get Jack, or know Jack. But I'm not going to give up. Not just yet. Let's stop this. Let us continue. Because I'm getting the ring, folks. I'm getting the ring. Jack, how about now?
Okay, they're going to work on this device.
Now I hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I know what I did on this end, which is nothing different. What did you do on your end? Because I'm really curious about this in the future.
I think this was my FUBAR. It looked like I had something screwy on my big machine, and I've answered you on my iPad this time.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, if I can hear you, let's ask the people in chat. So, by the way, Jack, look, Jack is in chat. The Alaskan is in chat. Sergeant Booker, a salute to you, is in chat. Mike is in chat, and Leslie is in chat. So welcome to everybody, folks. Just to make sure that we're going to have a show tonight, can everybody hear Jack? Sergeant Booker says thumbs up. Okay, good. And we are off. Excellente. Now on your end, Jack, question for you. Is there a way you can talk either louder or jack up the volume? See what I did there? Or jack up the volume on your end, pray tell. Because I've got the slider all the way up on this right now.
Okay, I will hold on to the microphone on my hands free.
Okay. Thank you ever so kindly. Okay, all the people in chat say, yes, we can hear you. Great. Now, what I've scheduled for tonight is a debate between Jack and I. This stems from a discussion that Jack and I had, at this time, probably almost 2 weeks ago. We were talking about Seattle, and he has some very distinct feelings about Chaz Chop and what to do with all the turd droplets that happen to be in Seattle, inhabiting that area. I took a distinctly different approach to that, and we both said something similar to, hey, you know what? Let's talk about this on one of the radio shows, and that's the genesis for tonight. Plus, I've got some breaking news that falls most definitely into the Schadenfreude camp, because this just came out today. And I also want to tell everybody that if you happen to be watching the video and wonder why I'm blinking a lot, I have conjunctivitis, and I have a history of getting conjunctivitis. So my eyes feel like they were scuffed with sandpaper and then rolled around in the gravel and inserted back into my head. So because of that and another little incident that occurred this past Thursday, I'm not in the most receptive of moods. If anybody happened to listen to my speaking to Ken McClinton last night on his show, I kind of popped off on Ken. And the reason that I have to tell you that I was not here last Thursday night is because the third of all 3 dogs that we had at one time passed away. We had to euthanize our last dog, Teddy, at 1 p.m. He went end of watch on Thursday. And then in April, our dog, Lily, had to be euthanized. They all had cancer. They were both very old. And then we euthanized our first dog, Aaron, one day before Christmas. So in the span of about 5 or 6 months, we've lost every dog that we had. And we do not have kids. These were our kids. And on last Thursday, I was in no means at all. I was in no shape to broadcast. My eyes were really bad on that day, as you might expect. And as a result, it's taken this amount of time. Those dogs, by the way, were not special dogs in terms of they didn't come from a kennel. They weren't purebred. We've rescued every dog that we've had. And they're all 3 of them. The first one, Aaron, was, I think, probably as close to a miniature pinscher as you're going to get. And that's probably as close to any kind of a quantifiable dog that we had. Lily was a dark unit with longer hair that kind of looked like, I can't quite describe it, all black. Fuzzy face, almost kind of schnauzer-ish, but mostly Heinz 57, and who knows what the hell else was in the woodpile with her. The third dog, Teddy, was, if you can feature a Jack Russell Terrier on steroids, probably 5 or 10 pounds heavier, a little taller, but kind of the general look of a big Jack Russell Terrier. That was Teddy. So all 3 dogs passed away. We have since decided that we're going to wait for a while before we get a dog. Add all that to Wuhan 19, to what's going on across America. And I think my last comment on social media last Thursday night was something similar to, I fucking hate 2020. But I have to motor on. I like being on the show. I like doing the show. I really enjoy everybody being here. I appreciate it when everyone is here. I'm glad to see that a lot of people from the Jeremy Hansen show have come over. You are always welcome here. Had Jeremy Hansen on my show 2 or 3 times now. A great individual. I will always have Jeremy Hansen back. Jeremy Hansen, by the way, came back on his show today, whereas before he moved through a lot of topics, and today I think the Jeremy Hansen gauntlet was thrown and the gloves are off. That he has said something similar to, I've had it and I'm not taking it anymore and I'm not holding back. And I'm glad to see that Jeremy has made that decision. I have too. because we don't have any alternative. No one here has any alternative. I want to start the show, and we'll be here for the entire 2 hours. And again, Jack Alexander, thank you for being here tonight.
Always welcome, man.
And